We are live. Ebusan for Mama Kwaba, Aha Retos podcast. Na a live discussion. Igbo King, yeah. Wabi Pimu Ghana art say. Yetremu a oba Ghana che yi pa na botai kranti or the ba Ghana no. Say we're free ho. I want to say boy rabbi fufro na many great and the co anyway great and the co Mama Kwaba.
Thank you very much, Lozuri. Me that's a pa.
Na umpombo ko de.
Oh, Charlie. Sika oha akwara nsuano pa.
Yeah. Sika oha akra insu anopa. Make sure to subscribe to channel no say wonya ya. Me di kan kai say ha Retos podcast open gist bia na utimi ete wa ha. After so your all social media platforms. And one say all type Retos podcast for Facebook, TikTok, IG, baby na we stay up to date or gist bia ya de ebe bro. It's Igbo King yi you can't Igbo and say why we need to say alatame mu Nigeria na ofri. Na abeto just say we acquire 50 acres of land. Na yeah, eno chess yeshemu na say over 250 lands, like different lands are we see we acquire
50 times 4, 250.
Yeah. Now to say
that's my mom. 50 times 4.
What the calculation make put there phantom chain.
Okay.
Yeah, now a beer nka wo de be farming B and na B and Kenya nka ninjin dis nka o man no obi abekasasa because the revenue and ebebre o man no na we dey also there be obesi Igbo empire ama Igbo Nigerians enye Nigeria fo ina nko awo just o ye Igbo ni ansa na wetimi aba be kan na omo ahemfo efri Igbo memu eba omo so etimi abe bo omo adwa wo honom amanfo ebu efu ye pa otremu a video na we no otremu na me hwe say metimi overlay wa ha but say medium a ye use ebe limit ye kakra but ekwan be mu a video bi a me overlay wa ha bi me overlay ama amanfo so enye bi ahwe aha itino otremu a e say oye bibisa na Igbofo ebe ba Ghana memu bia no utimi be bo onwa adwa wo ho ayenfo ebe tu kwan be hwe omo utimi be sra omo utimi be believe you life e wo honom obesi empire na kingdom atoto streets obesi school obesi niema be brewom on be have your yam festival ni ade we na Ghana for ebisa say so obetu akọ obi krom akodi say adwuma we ana great and cool mami ndi kan ti o submission kakra also.
My first question is say sa asante hene okay etufira asante ma mu sisi no ba kra no ka say ma ba beto asase because o sika obetimi ato ma beto asase kese sa asase na me ba beto no me ba be ye no Asante Kingdom within Accra. The question is will Accra for Mbetiasiana?
There be se odi din ato so se o be ye kingdom for wa ha I nim say ni taki wo ho de ye mpene.
Okay. First of all, in general, I am 100% against this whole idea.
I know there be
okay. No, I know be because I've spoken to one or two people, and it's kind of not everyone is against this very concept or ideology of this very Igbo King, the said Igbo King.
Okay.
Now, we are a country, a sovereign country, being governed by law.
Okay.
There are some things that only the state is allowed to do. One, a naming of streets. Asante, he may be to me like I say, or 2 street wedding, or say to the first street. And you could all right, but still no, he has to go through a certain process to get this name gazetted, and then he can use it on that street. The ban is saying, and will be for Timmy free in the krum. Eba Krubimu, Eba Ghana. Se mababe to asase. Asase na mababe tono. And yes, my talk able developing a certain real estate. Nobody has problem with that. You can come, you can develop an estate. Even in your friend is saying estate, you can later decide that secretly you sell it to a certain group of people, and to a certain group of people not. But the moment you make it clear, open, to yeah, krum was a Ghana for when say you are building a certain community, but for a certain group of foreigners. Now, I said there are certain things only the state can do. And one of these things are granting permits to certain people. So Nigeria, no matter his status, moves from Nigeria, not to Ghana.
Yeah.
I don't know the echo. I know the ECOWAS allows free movement within the member state friends and countries. But I don't know the movement. So it means that I can move completely to go and live here. Okay, if that is the case, there are also standard laws be a near be was a winner and son of what me acquire certain your friends and property in Ghana. And mind you, minim say a foreigner cannot buy a land and have a friend saying a title of over 50 years. So you can have the land, but land title no wait me up to only a friend saying 50 years as a foreigner.
Okay.
Inti to me ben ani panu nya ya anti otimi dia ba. Ohene atimi aton asase no e dia mani say me ehene me ton asase mo na be ehene wo me. Ma hin kuro no mu no. Tell me cannot ma say.
It was a great and cool.
Enti many omo nya adwen wo kwan bia so, and he's verbally made it known to us say these are his intentions. He wants to bring a certain group of people into a part of your friends and your country, you know. He and already we already have your friends and bad experiences of this.
Okay.
Liberian camp Ewa Accra, no. How is the situation now? Kasua,
Okay,
according
Andy,
to these two, no?
Andy, there are some comments that Okasa echo ewum. I don't know why. Yes, Okasa echo ewum.
Okay.
From what's coming from the comment section, yeah. It's, you know, I don't know if you will check your yeah.
I don't know, but I think Sabia has to be wide, you know. Echo kakra ewo dan no, because me akasa me kasa me say.
Okay, and that's the problem. I think
Yeah.
that's the problem. Yeah. Send na candidate. Utmi enko obi krom enko kasa woko build community and as a state. Yeah, yenim there is years back with you kind of saying Liberians omo ba Ghana and no buying energy omo Liberian camp omo ko pie o kaso abudumbram honom yenim years on nema bebre sisi ye nema bebre esisi ye ewo kaso wa ene kra no kaso e ni dimpa, although Liberia for no kra ifri honom wahu iti no we ade ankrofo suro said that bi no ebetimi esi
which is happening before now. I will not take you far. There is this ongoing tribal conflict or some part of the northern region.
Okay.
And the whole problem is one. I don't want to mention because we name who really owns the land there. But a certain group of people are saying that we own the land. These people came from somewhere and we gave them a land. Okay? We gave them land to farm on and to rely on. And now these people has also grown in numbers and they are challenging the people that know the land belongs to us.
Yeah.
And so we want to have our own king. And one king is saying that no, we gave you the land. Yeah, the land and Emma Mona. Intimuntime and the Emeka say, if anything, assassinate Modi. This is a very good example. And now, for tribal conflict in one northern region, we haven't been able to deal with it. A similar example. The only difference is Siciano, you know, we are not just giving the land, but we are selling the land to them.
Selling.
Which is bad.
We've sold, not we are selling.
Oh, it is possible we reverse whatever contract is between them, because I am not sure, say, this man came with a purpose that, please sell this land to me. I want to build a kingdom.
Okay, so I was talking to someone yesterday, and you know, you can't say same way I say. It depending on or call you know the cancer or the assassin.
Good.
it is all case all the koye a be a farming na ene abeto you say odi be yesi ya and only you want to say a touch makakra but also ni video back what can say the government of Ghana is in support, the chiefs of Ghana are in support.
It's possible he says anything to make him sound right, but it does not mean he's right. And besides, the king can be in support of it. One king, two kings. The government, the president of Ghana can be in support of it, but it does not mean Ghanaians are in support of it.
Are you aware they've met with President Mahama?
I posted a video where
Okay.
he was in a picture with your friend saying the president. I don't know what his intentions are or whatever went on between them, but then I feel like it still doesn't guarantee him this. Even if the president says, "I am giving you the land,"
Okay.
the land belongs to the state, to the country, not the president. The president is just like an overseer. Yeah, though he has a certain power to, like give certain people certain things, but still, no, trust me, if what or the man was to see Anna tomorrow, I become the president, I say I'm taking the land back.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now we don't have to talk too much. Now let's look at your friend is saying international village or what we call international village to see. Okay, obia o ho kwan say otimi movie kokro bi so ekoye ekotena ho all right, but ukoduru kro no mu a kro no so wo mra e kire se oba kro no ma wo so wo ye den udi sa de no so unti the fact say bia ye ma kwan se bra ha no kire se obi true habetima ye de wo pe.
Okay.
And that is why we na ebi mo ka say at asantifo ye ko ba bi a yeso ye ko boy kingdom ho unti na oba friend saying oba be your friends Germany, for example, you see our Sante Henny Waha, you will become Henny or these are just titles given to these people. It is not registered and recognized officially anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, you want any idea to you who say, yeah, me assume see him and I'll be point him see, and then when you follow this whole thing, you get to know that these people are not officially, your friend is saying, engraved in a certain part of a certain document over here in the Western world. Because you can't go to your friend is saying Spain, where they have a king, and you go and tell them that you want to have a sub kingdom within the your friend is saying within the country, or you go to the UK
When you are
and
not a
you say,
Spaniard.
so what I say, and you go to the UK and you say, oh, the UK king, the King Charles is there, but I want to have my kingdom within the United Kingdom. It will make no sense.
There are a few comments. I'll come to them, but Senya Woking, we know say especially the Ashantis in UK, almost a year, almost year every year. Be last year crimes otunfo kopi mu honum. That doesn't mean say otunfo na say otunfo asi ni bi betimi akwaje asase puduo UK memu say maybe see kingdom e wa ase.
You
Ana
call UK cry, quite what? And I'm just say Asante Henny. Etu free Asante is ya no ba kra no beto asase so be ti Asante Kingdom. And can form beti ase ana.
emfa.
So even if this thing is not going to happen among us, why are we tolerating it? Say, before from free for some may say. And Kwakuman was given a stupid explanation to say I am a king in a country and I am moving and I don't have to go and book a hotel. And I'm because hey, and I said Asante, to Nasia. Odru, your friend is saying, Accra no better, I also see kingdom wo. Okodru UK no better, I also see kingdom wo. Okodru, your friend is France now, so better, I also see kingdom. The Kwakumani's explanation was given was not making sense. I don't know on which basis they were giving this explanation. But Obi Kasim was saying, "Move me, you know, when you're broken heart. Just your wife alone, you couldn't control, and you want to come and give us advice."
Okay, well, that's just by the way. Comments bakumienu bi aba na ahnepen kasa ono asan so ye moderator e wa ase. Ono na all check sound no amayen. Na ahnepa, you are welcome. You are doing a great job. I say they have already chopped the money. Na che so ma jisika no edi. Ahemfo na omugigi sa sika no edi ye no. Wo Ningo Pram Pram, old Ningo Pram Pram area ho Aplao Road ni so. It you Sam George, so what be releasing comments, you be ready, or releasing statements, you be ready statement, ama will be also atibi. Now, shred justice, or say real talk, Andy. And we pass it, hey, Andy pa na ekasa say. Now, I probably must say, I'm just wondering how Andy would have, okay, man, Andy would have talked if this happened during NPP. Okay, great Andy cool. Yes, we still NPP time and Kabeka saying.
Go forward, whoa.
And we end this in.
But some Mahama and my Babeka.
Okay.
I said, say, the facts are on your Obi picture. No, I even emphasized, say, these people are smart. Scammers in general, no, they are smart. Because if you are not smart, you can't scam. You can't tell me something. You can't convince
He
me.
has threatened whoever calls him a scammer.
Oh, come on. Ain't you say, you know, again? Many customers come about the chimney.
Or the bloggers, they are momo, or the obia, they are mano. It's quite unfortunate, say, mean to me and play videos, no, as it stands. But I will find time and bring all those things. I'll put them together. A short video right after ABA, your live stream. Yeah, I'm say great and the cone network, no, akoye BC Basa. It's you can say, Igbo King, wabebe PM or Ghana, person or Igbo Kingdom, and I can home asem. Ye can home asem. And some can in say, I buying in support, or the oil and home. Na eno na Andy HM was a abanye in supporter. Abanye no onye Ghana youth, onye Ghana you can say udi Ghana for any mudi but then kromano so eka. One until the kromano eka no ena yehwe. Pressure groups for be a release almost statements. Sam George a release statement. Pressure groups be aqua demonstration. Ni na yebe kan wasem shortly. Na meka will say oh share YouTuber but one not subscribe. Raters podcast. Now this live discussion and there were various playlists channel so great and the co and so just also on the channel who call various vlogs are also into and the co media who me at checking it out and the co media send American playlist hold your Raters podcast nankasa but very soon your podcast discussions a kuku dampa available YouTube, Spotify, Amazon, baby with me na wa ode ajiwani yo the talk with Ray and also call trending issues discussions are one-on-one live discussion honum and I think so you're hot on the case and no just bia baby befe bia no the bro Lozire ubi humi wa me the bro I think so o share description as well our live stream no ubi hu say link be honum omo boy ma me the it's me streaming way at the bro StreamYard into no live description no we be link no or boss also we be register StreamYard now or their supporting community no you can also send in super chats we be honum na chese also no all the abua community no you appreciate you pa emwa or the boy you into na twaso na great and the co em say yeah wako baby kakra into no Igbo King yi ne ho asɛm na ye guso eka na meka se me de ne se threat na ye hwe se ede bebre nchima in the future enye bone e bia wato asase na de be enye bi a anka revenue ede bebre mine no enye bone but se as it stands they have over 70,000 Igbos in Ghana. Over 70,000 Igbos. Enya grow. Omo koye community. Omo mbewo. Omo ase betre. Enye easy. Ye nim Liberians eba Ghana. Omo ase tre ye. I want to atwaso. Enye easy kra. Yet now ye na ye nim edinya Nigeria for ekita wo Ghana. Ye nim how our people have talked against Nigerians living in Ghana. Omo dodo a ye sebi crimes bebre ebekoso. Obeba behwe no na emu ye chinipa 5 emu 3 ye Nigerians emu 2 ye Ghanaians and I say emu 1 ye Ghana na other nationality bimpo den account until the people have spoken in the past tra o mase tre Ghana they say no ye bibia krom beso mo fedi so ye nwa ne kosua ne makokra mo afedi so om de ko Nigeria ebe kakra no jollof kroma je free ensem we na Ghana for isru say ye mpese the AC data no I'm say great and the co network no aye BC basa ye mpese the AC data no ebi ebesan AC na Honorable Sam George obekasai. Honorable Sam George say or say per me understanding. Beso or say yan disregard name bi a AC na bibi saa NC ye. Nti no ma me hwem na men kan bibi kakra enchro. Ebusanfo me gadget no e freezy. Nti no Honorable Sam George na make no. O say Ghana or mind bia we welcome everybody. Your hospitality no at its peak. Na eno nkyerɛ sɛ Great and Co assign aba. Great and Co sound no any be they be free side. Okay, I think say Kasana mintie. No. O sound in. Yeah. It's Sam George in America no. I say Ghana, we welcome everybody. The hospitality is top notch. But eno nkyerɛ sɛ ye betena ho ama enkrofo bi sebe abe tietia so abe edi omo pɛ ɛwɔ yikrom na no king ɛwɔ old Ningo Pram area no ɛna be bibisa pɛ me nkyerɛ sɛ no ɛyɛ Honorable Sam George so ɔpɛ sɛ ɔkyerɛ sɛ bibisa NC ana say dey na see because it's stated emphatically clear say papa no wa acquire 50 acres of land along the Aflao road. Maybe you should I don't know, restart everything and come back. Meaning na me Kyle say over subscribe ama ye na wa share na obi so abe join na ya share wa share bi. Yes. Keep your comments coming na yen ready na ni na no engaging. Support the community and am can you know. You can become a community member. We share chat section hona. You can always join us and support the channel. No, we really do appreciate you for your support. Yeah. It, you know, Sam George na me kan na pressure groups so no omo Apex pressure group. Great and Co, is it okay now? So Apex pressure group almost so at the almost concern at the National House of Chiefs. Ako kase omun two omun nine NCO because omun pet to send a threat Emma future no in Shima beba any ade into no omun pet bibiasa. So the National House of Chiefs no omun two omun nine enfa NCO no omun stop it a year chiefy immediately. Great and Co, then I'll confirm no.
Almost yes, it's a BI in your way, the wall. It was here. And we've seen so many, and then you were experienced that. I don't know why we are sitting so idle and making this even like or make this happen crime in the first place because your experience, your problem or how you solve in the northern region as I specified say when he need be so what more be assassin. Nipa no ono so na se adore ama na beduru ba bi o se da bi ohene ne ma na asase ne omo de enti no mo ho kwan so mo bo mo ho e friend sen asafo hene ana so mo bo mo ho hene se se adan to kwa kese a kro no kwa yenti me nko the last time a military man was shot there what you say migration can be a problem but this very specific one is very problematic because yen kasa Ghana for you need resources to fight or to combat this. You need the necessarily your friend is saying instrument men can say anka a bit to me I'm scrutinize who say as soon as you know or but I pa and as say and more being chuma no si boni enka obi ba kronum say na so boy mpuntu djuma enka nye boni you can come to Ghana, become a businessman, start building your real estate or whatsoever. You go through your friend is saying the necessary procedures and you do it. What he has here. But the moment you want to go beyond bounds and Ghana. As some nankasa cry minima di kuruntia, ebi mo air so. Minima di kuruntia Captain Smart, Ojina Hwa, or Koya.
And Kamebaho, all sub chiefs are Captain Smart account. Empress Gifty, no co-fine, or no so count, or no say a sub. Already said, was it 2 years ago? Empress Gifty, almost almost say why or Hene, Yayeno or him house at the Visa. Yeah, Captain Smart account.
These are are ways and means and the or they manipulate the system. And the last time I saw said, "Oko former IGP say my name I they make an
Oh yeah,
automatic."
Bibia or invite Ghana and penny for you now.
Good. That is how scammers work. What you say, you get the right, your friend is saying, choose to support the work you are doing. And in this context, it is Mami Family Enko Bonkrophobia. Assemble, these are the very people, and no one talk gift my way. Assume say. Captain Smart is one loud person on the internet. He shouldn't, as a man, where mama, I'm shocked. And I know people would foolishly come and then defend this very thing, but then it doesn't make sense. So you move into somebody's country, go and buy land, and then start building a kingdom. And then you be crumple with internet. So or say maybe we see no, all the lands are gazetted. And you be to me and cause me call as you be assassin. Ain't ya be what form no. And no obedi sika ba eden. Ya beto assassin no. The a friend is saying the last time we were looking at Chinese coming to Ghana on their advantage of over disadvantages. And look at say enemy who what meaning say dam was a bibi ewo Ashanti region ho baby. Dam na sane no nyina nsu nsu kokko because I'm for to galamsey e dey say no. They make an ultimate say it. This very man to me nothing he is doing makes sense to me. Even with his videos I've watched, or see Igbo people all across the world will come and and he is even giving us a clue. Say these people want to grow. They want to grow. And you can't come into Ghana and even build a place and you will decide, say, certain if you want to live in this very area, you have to be an Igbo man. So you are depriving we Ghanaians.
Even we Ghanaians can't go there.
We can buy properties there.
And mind you, they are considered traitors. Yeah.
That one, I don't even want to go there because I don't have so much information. I am much, whatever they do in their country is their country. So their country should know how to deal with them. But the moment we tolerate these people now, they say, yeah, Ghana for say, and say, because yes, you're here.
One I won't pass over one, I say, and pass
boy, now, take notice, Obia, ya more be badu, ya Obia will do, Obia will 6, Obia will 7. And then Ghana for say, and what's I what is here? ABI in the next 4 years, the Ghana for a best German for Biaba 1. Now to 4 years, I saw more 7. In the next 50 years, no. On the doors, one thing. A ban is saying Nigeria need to make us a make high dying. Mimako Kufi Urano. I they have few rana Kamasen. Not yet to Ghana. We are not even safe in our own country. And now we are allowing more threats.
Yeah.
Sometimes I don't want to put my personal experience there, but Nigeria for back home, you know, and you're my sign. I'm queer. Mean kind of sir. And your personal experience.
Comments 1 or 2 be about me kind of yen twice so now. So I'm repair and kasa or say, is some judge serious? Is he telling us that this Igbo king hasn't acquired any land? Hungry leaders, they build trust first. Senya Wokano. One said they say no, ABB are inviting Penny for or what see Captain Smart or sub chief. You say Captain Smart na no edin pa. Ti bibi ni a wontimi kan say me kobe ina so meka bi. Bibi ni a wontimi enka. Empress Gifty or no so musician. You see no hema minim kwan a efa so Ghana ni you sub chief or Igbo one ni. You understand?
It's really funny. Oh, Ghana and Utu Chrome. Obi Fred Chrome about the sea, he knew her. And the ball or him, Heneketwa or no nothing. Now you bought them. You bought that man. Hey, Obi by you see ya. The part, and I know a deep Captain Smart. And do you know what I am saying? The NDCs are not everyone affiliated to NDC, you know. they are not seeing anything wrong with this. Why?
So
Because
far.
the person has a picture with John Mahama.
So far.
Let me be a little political. When you say President Mahama, any assume si we impo. Say you find say President Mahama no. Etimi hu say we boni bi anim na oton asase ne de mani pa no anase say a nyansa ba ko pese krampo no ebinim. Ebinim. Because it first of all, it's a threat to our culture. It's a threat to our kings and kingdoms. People say Ghana cry any kingdom. I say one kingdom, no. But Nancy Adoma, he shall say on Asante, he tree. You see, there is no kingdom apart from the Asante kingdom. What you say? So even if Doma, he don't know what a whole we are not recognizing that person as a king. How are we tolerating a foreigner who's moved into the country to buy a small portion of land and he wants to establish a kingdom?
Sick.
And I don't know, but every NDC person is some joy as someone cannot. Maybe you need to form.
So where me can not here.
Yeah, me
you say me judges lady. You say no king. I say that no king has any kingdom or land in the Ningo Pram constituency. Disregard any such claims. The ancient great Ningo kingdom is welcoming to all who visit, but none is welcome to lay claim to a kingdom here.
Yeah, can I yepe action. You see who say yampa. A yampa, me say crab, baby, I'm cut on my 20% could have fan a football park. Now, meaning say anything as quite no becaba. Nigeria for the Akosra. Yunkuno. What I say? I don't know, but the more we talk, I may end up talking out of passion instead of being like realistic.
Don't be an emotional blogger. He has warned bloggers. Or say ebi mo pese omo di blow omo YouTube channels keke na omo kan sem money efa ho na obeye say or ye 419 ni na or the authorities will look into this. Now we be prove it. Obo Amagana, there's one blogger, Obo two bloggers, and I need something like that. Obo Mudin, say these people are spreading false news. Omo person creating hatred.
The videos going around, I am not the one speaking in the videos. He said it point blank, and I quote, say, he's building a community for Igbo people. They asked him, are you building the people, the community for everyone? Or see, God was born in Israel, but he was not then, and that's
God is for Christians, but started in Israel.
Good. So good. So okay, and I thought he was about to say something meaningful in relation to that. Then he said, no, he's building the place. He wants all Igbo people around the world. If the Igbo king in Nigeria is traveling to Ghana, he can come and rest there free of charge, whatever. Any Igbo person around all over the world who wants to move there can move in there. No. He has
it's all
no
about
fucking right.
Igbo.
He has no fucking right to say, Igbo person can move from somebody. We Ghanaians, okay? We Ghanaians and only Ghanaians are the only people who can say they want to move somebody from. You a foreigner, don't move from your. You ever said, "Remember Baba Tana Germany?" I say no. Now my come radio say, "I percent me community do not me my kind of Meanwhile, the state or the country also has your friend and say, "Hello, Bia, I'm saying I want to better now." Also, when you have a certain permit first. What you say? I was when you have a certain permit first. And you know, me as a somebody now, Corona man permit 7 meter. Now, me to me, then I mean, you can find me crow for 7 meter.
Momra. It is so easy. It is so easy because yeah, in Iowa ECOWAS. I think it's a very easy mom. Some beba.
Yes, that is why I said there is no problem with the movement. But even that one, you don't, you can't move as a group from your friend is saying from Nigeria and come say Ghana. First of all, and that's why he's saying that he's building a place where when the people come, they will move there.
Sure.
But it makes no sense. Kwaku Manu is not making sense. Sam George, he has to take action. Internet and also say. We've seen some before.
So Great and Nicole, you see nothing positive in this move. Positive being revenue wise, something that is going to boost our economy in a way.
I see positivity in people moving into other places to do their businesses, to live there in whatsoever intention. But the ideology of coming to build a kingdom within another kingdom, no, there is no advantage on saying from this very idea.
Okay. Oh, Ombe Yam Festival. Ombe to Tonyama.
We already have our festivals. I am saying, say, if the Asante Kingdom can move from Accra, Kumasi, and come and buy land in Accra and build a sub-Asante Kingdom in Accra, that's okay to the Ghana people, then no problem. If the Ghana people or if the Ghana King can move one day and go to the Asante region, acquire big land, and say that, no, I want to name this place Laboni. Or Ni Kakita Tavia, the first friends and kingdom in the Ashanti region. That one day, any Emmanuel Koso. But as far as we are not even tolerating that among our own friends saying small kingdoms, you know, there is no way we should let somebody from another country come to the country and establish a kingdom.
Okay, so Andiko, anything positive? You're kind of saying. I mean, Penkas, I say Mahama referred to him as His Royal Majesty. Okay. I say positivity with positivity with something involving Nigerians. Haha. Next joke. Next joke. There's a Nigeria for the BB a positive behind me free ma. Great and go.
Well, sir, there is a lot of positive stuff about somebody moving into a different country to do things, you know. But at this point, me as a Ghanaian, a born, bred, raised Ghanaian, okay, I would nowhere even look at the positive picture. There are positive stuff about this, though, because if he's able to build this community and boost the economy, definitely they are going to need cities to build. They are going to use your friends and whatsoever to do what. But we are not even able to trace these people, their root. Where are they coming from? What is their intention? What are they? Is he really a king? Who gave him that kingdom? And why? Why this? Why that? Why this? Why that? What is the source of his income? What actually is he doing? Can we? Nana Kwame Bedia Koba so Obaba president. You know, people are interested in knowing the source of income of a Ghanaian. Obaba president too. People are interested in getting to find out small man way, Onyansika no way. I didn't know what Sikasa. I don't know what talk $40 million. People are
according to sources, Obagana saw cover beton. Was it cassette or visa over? Please,
calculator.
Calculator. Obasoba beton calculators now. You can't say documentation answer that I'm one or Beware Ghana Niba boy no money the necessary documents. And
so it means that we have the law there. Okay. A law that protects your friends, and he's able to penetrate the law. Do you understand what I'm saying? He's able to penetrate the law, and he's using it. They make a lot of money. That is why because I know that as a foreigner, if you want to buy huge land, make meaning say, Okota Sasia, Yebusa Assassin, no de your commercial lands or residential lands. So what you are saying? Who the buyer fool? Who be company? Who be the so as not who can register as now. You will give these details on the document. What you are saying? And to make sure say auto assassin or can register assassin is a kingdom because there is no law that permits anyone to register a certain part of a certain kingdom's land as a new kingdom. There is no law like that.
Sure. And if he lied to the authorities, to the Lands Commission, whoever was involved,
take the land from this.
They should just take the land.
This is the tool I also want to use to fight him because I am definitely sure, say, he used a different reason to buy the land, and he is changing from that reason. It makes it illegal, and therefore the state can even take the land without giving you back your money.
Yeah. Mami Fua is joining us, and she says, "Hello, guys. This Igbo man has to go." Mami Fua, you're welcome.
he doesn't necessarily have to move out of the country, because this is where he's also lived or most of his life. He's built his family and everything there, if what is on the internet is true. But then this intention of I want to build a kingdom solely for Igbo people should be really fought against.
Yeah. We are not looking down on anyone's tradition or culture or everything. But the thing is, you can't come to someone's country, someone else's country. Now, no culture, no tradition, establishing gidi wasa. Wait me at the community, obi at it in fee. The obi Accra on obi ti Teshi, obi ti Domi, obi ti Ashaman, obi ti mo pese mo yam festival mako necessary authorities ma pe park bi ma ye sebe Germany hay ye pese e bibia ye hu authorities na ya be bibi kitwa bi nano asafo ye kan say amekom ne ho ye omo program yi de omo ye omo ko hu authorities omo di bebi omo aye enso omo free asafo eno mo abaye nti obi ate ne baby ye omo meje asase e wo Germany Hamburg say asafufo ni amekomfo ni afo ina asase ni eni yete so you can't do that.
Adanya ye babe sisi street na ye tun ono ne papa din e babe to street bi so e wo Ghana na ye timi de ani e wo se me so me consider na me so me de me na din to so.
Let me borrow their own statement. They no born am well.
Yeah, say timi ani say man ye dia ani wo se re yan kwata asase na ye fa ye din to so.
Maybe
yeah, it's Ghana no crap. It's not everyone that is allowed.
Yeah.
To be named after a certain street. You can I don't know, but then I want the NDC, I am hating their back. I want them to take a serious action against this your friend is saying this man's whatever he's doing.
Okay.
Because safety, the ajamu. And today it's a small group of people making demonstration. The next one be a national demo. Because ye could be crying young ye. Some more ma asante hine metasa so akra no metono asante ekura e wa akra dia yes seremo. Mo ma Nigeria ni anamo mo before fraud. Even omo be colonize ye kra mpono. Yeah, omo colonize yo. The Great British no. Yenya freedom ye be yenya fa hudi ye be sovereign country no. They never named any part of your friend is saying Chrono against their queen then.
Okay.
They make another here.
They
never said because we colonized you, we want to take this part of the country and name it after your friends in UK.
Dabi.
Amumpo. Mutumi was Rosan Wasika. As I want to me cry today. Still no, they are not doing that. How come this century?
You better wrap it up, great and cool. But Michawa, no sorry, but you better wrap it up. Me major last words now. Side attractions so Igbo ma yeso mo ho afu. Sanka Igbo for ebe. Great and cool. One so mo sada. Omo asabi. Omo pon mo an omo woso omo to. One so mo sada.
Senka other countries no and ship cars and bagana.
Okay.
And kantanka you be funny serious.
Okay.
But as I say what options are you chemical cars every Ghana bentino you wisan kantanka. They make another massive.
Neto was pa.
Ma yeah that be any girls na na any
Okay.
Enti ye hu awon fefufuro bia wo ba bia ahofa ye hu aye bia ye ne omote honom no.
Okay.
Enti no omuntimi mfa ate your very saying fair skin no said that me ye aunties broni kura ye hu.
Okay.
Timi mremre timi a ye koto ye timi tiska koto bi se ye tisko eno kura mpo ye hu. Pastor ye timi timi wo mo ne ye twam na ye peye de den na.
Yo, na pay the then great and cool. You know, meaning say na oka say we but your time no abo no an sa. Meje last word summarize the working na mama na.
Yeah, me person make you and say Ghana ni bia obehu video we no. On share a very critical issue. Obi ani asem say obi tu akotena baabi. But the moment I obi foforo be ya intention be say me pese woman baby ada o wasi dan na woman baby ada o se sa da me ko fa me yere ne mabusuafo nyina aba e ba sa dan ne ba ko na wo de amom no omo ba omo nkom enti da chi no ebe hu be hia se obeye den obe mo dan ni bi aka ho
yeah
omo be do so chen wo ne wo ma e be kun na age wo dan
be too cry it's no great and the cool the last words I don't know mo share mo comments fe ya da mu na se mo be kan ya ho aha rate us podcast me say wa subscribe your various playlists also your podcast nankasa wo ho ate se wo kwa be hu interesting topics na wetie bdb aye futu sem ama wo ho afin so your hot on the case gist nkwa trending issue hot ones nkwa lozuri mi ana me de ebro subscribe ni follow ye na share na like it na boa community no afin so link bi ewo comment honum na description honum StreamYard na ye de intino so person will join StreamYard and also boss wa a way of supporting the community afin so you can always send in super chats you call live say send in super chats to support the community very very affordable as low as $2 €2 sorry to me at the supporting community no yes we really appreciate you now great and the cool and I'm no etna screen so and then a great and the cool or a CEO of Andico Media into YouTube TikTok baby just type in Andico Media follow no subscribe account bia na or vlogs ekukudampa opese hu how beautiful Germany hamburgers opese hu political issues opese some reactions to certain music bibia oye integrate and cool ono no subscribe na eboa communities ni na yadamase na some beboa ye da foforo no ye besa abeka ye ho na mo so munya ye ahwe edibi ameki mu day yakram